Stop.
Massage.
Right, good evening, everybody.
Good evening, sir.
Okay. Just a quick question. I think the last time I met you, we learned how to document. What was the last thing I taught you? Just remind me. Let me not frame. Let me just ask.
It was journal. It was journal, and then afterwards you were talking about the image.
All right, so we're going to leave the image out for now. So can you tell me the different types of sources I've taught you to do so far?
Book
Good evening,
without chapters, newspaper article, magazine. Sir, you haven't teach us web page. You haven't teach us web page.
I'm almost sure I taught the class web page. Is that so, people?
No, sir.
Can you allow others to answer? You said no, but I'm not sure that's accurate.
No, sir. No,
Good
sir.
evening, sir.
Yes,
No,
good
sir,
evening.
you have not.
No,
Okay.
sir, you have not.
Okay, so I'll teach that now. So what is
Today is my very first class to your class, sir. I was placed in the other class. So I was told that I was in the wrong communication class. So I'm placed here today. Today is my very first day.
All right, so please let me just you're going to find me on YouTube and subscribe, and then you'll get access to all the recordings.
Thanks much, sir.
Yeah, oh yes, let me do it. I'll share the link to the WhatsApp group. Let me share the link to the WhatsApp group, and then so, all right, so that's the link for the WhatsApp group.
Okay.
7:36. All right. So you said that I didn't teach you how to do an authored web page, right? So let's go. Yes.
Before you move on, from the last class, you were saying they were going to teach us how to find the POI. I was against us.
No, we're going to leave the image out of it, all right?
But the digital object identified for the number for the book. That's what I'm referring to.
The books don't come with DOIs.
About the journals.
The DOI is usually there on the journal. I told you this. I'm almost sure I said that. You're not going to find it. The number will be there for you to actually access. It's not something that you search for in a different source. Once you go on the journal article, all the information will be there that you need to document it. So DOI, you will actually see the term DOI, and all you do is copy and paste.
Okay, sir.
All right, yeah. All right, so let's look at authored web page. Let me see if I can share screen quickly. All right, so for the authored web page, it's last name, first name, initial, year of publication, month and day, title of authored web page, italicized, name of authored web page, and retrieve from URL. This is pretty much standard in terms of authored web page. All right, so let me copy this and paste it in the WhatsApp group. Paste this in the WhatsApp group so that you can look at it. So this is authored web page in the WhatsApp group. Let us know what a recording of just a reinforcement about how to do authored web page using APA. I'm going to share a screen.
By customizing.
Right, so just
This video will provide some guidelines on citing
So just
free
listen.
internet web pages using APA style. If you're trying to cite a journal, newspaper, magazine, or blog article that you retrieved online or from a library database, this is not the best example for that. In that case, you want to follow our other APA style video for citing articles. Web pages are probably the most difficult citations to create because a lot of the information can be hard to find or missing. Keep in mind that if you can't find much of this information, it's more challenging to validate that you are in fact using a reliable source. If you are missing information, visit this page from the APA Style Guidelines to see how you need to rearrange the citation pieces you do have. Here's the basic format for a web page. First is the name of the author or authors, then the date the information on the page was last published or updated. Because websites are frequently updated, include as much detail as the page gives you. If it tells you the year, month, and/or day, include all of that, formatted like this. Then include the title of the specific page you are actually on in italics, then the name of the source or hosting organization if it's different from the author, and finally the stable link for the page. Let's take a look at this example web page. If we can find an individual's name as an author, that's preferred, but often we don't have one, so APA tells us to use a corporate author, the most specific group or agency which was responsible for creating this content, in this case, the Central Intelligence Agency. The title of the page is usually near the top, but it's not always the most prominent text. In this case, we're viewing the page for Israel, but the title is quite small and easy to miss. If you're not sure, look for things like the website's navigation structure to figure out which title is unique, or you can sometimes get a clue from what name is used in the title that you should see within your internet browser window. In this case, the breadcrumbs here tell me that the World Factbook is a publication, so the unique titles are the individual country pages within it. World Factbook is the source for all of them. If there is a date of publication, usually it is found at the top or bottom of the page. This page has a last updated date at the top. If there is no date, or the only date is a copyright date that seems to apply to the whole website and not just this specific page, then use N period D period to indicate no date. Now we can create our citation. For a corporate author like this one, you'll want to capitalize every significant word of their name since it's a proper noun, rather than using the abbreviation, in this case CIA. Web page titles are in italics and use sentence case capitalization, just like books, where you only capitalize the first word of the title, subtitle, and proper nouns. Then the name of the source is in non-italics font, and finally you end it with the full URL. Here's a quick example of a citation of a web page that has no date. Notice the N period D period.
All right, so I'm going to copy and paste this as well so that you can remind yourself about this down the properly. Just copy and paste this as well.
Period. Also, this one has no source listed. You don't need to repeat the name of the source if you already use the source as the author instead. This page contains some other useful sources.
All right, so do we understand what is just a reinforcement of what I said before? Do we understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, and it's kind of similar. It's not very different from most of what we have been doing. It's just that you have to document them accordingly, because I will know if it is an authored web page or not based on how it is documented. All right. All right, so let's do one together, and then we do a class activity. Let's do one together. Let me share screen and show you. Give me one sec. All right, you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
All right,
Yes, sir.
let's just say that we're looking at, for example, the benefits of exercise on mental health. Oftentimes you get web pages. One of the quickest source to get is web page. Let's see if this is a web page. This looks like a web page. It looks like a web page. And some of them too will actually tell you how to cite the article, the web page. No, this is a journal. As it says, the Journal of Clinical. So this is not a web page. So the source is actually named there. I think this might be one. All right, this probably is a web page. It probably is a web page. All right, so what are the things we need for the web page? Let's see if we have everything here. Da, 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 da. Let's see what's at the end. Give us. All right, so authors, Lawrence, and so we have 1, 2, 3. We're seeing the date. So we need this information. But I'm sure you get the point about authored webpage, right, people? Because it's not very difficult to do. It's actually one of the easiest ones to document. Let me just get some responses to see if you understand what's happening.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, give me 1 sec. All right, so we get the point because it's not very difficult to understand. What I am going to do is introduce you to something that is a little bit more challenging. Why this? Why the coach be calling me? I'm inside. Hold on. All right, so the easiest thing is, so this is now where, so what are the different types of sources I've taught you? Just remind me.
Journals, magazines, newspaper articles,
Books.
Mm-hmm. Why would this not be pasting? What the?
book with and
Why
without
is this not pasting?
chapters,
Okay.
Said books.
What was the question, sir?
Right. What are the different types of sources I've taught you? And some persons already started answering. So you said book with chapter, book without chapter, edited book,
newspaper article,
Journals.
journals,
magazines,
and magazines a while ago.
Webpage.
Webpage.
page. All right. So we said newspaper, book. Let's just put book with chapter. That's what it means. Magazine, newspaper, we did newspaper, journal, article, web page. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Right, people?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Well, I'm not understanding why this is not copying. Do you see I post something in the WhatsApp group?
Yes, sir.
So why is that pasting here? This is very strange. All right, so what you're going to do for me, you're going to choose, I'm going to put it in, you're going to work in pairs, and you're going to choose one of the topics, only one from under the broad categories, the various broad categories, and you're going to work in pairs, and you're going to find one of each type of source for that. Now, for that, why is this thing not, why is that pasting? Oh God, I'm not sure. All right, so let me show you what I mean. Let me show you what I mean. All right, so let's share screen. So are you seeing my screen?
Yes, sir.
So you're going to choose anyone, whether it be under cybercrime, one under religion, one under milestone, one under gender and sexuality, one under parenting. You're only choosing one. You're going to work in pairs, and you are going to find one of each type of source for the topic that you choose. So one of your source must be a newspaper. One of your source must be a journal. One must be a magazine, and so forth. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
Sir.
So, yes?
I said yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So it will take some time. I'm going to put it in the breakout room. So why doesn't this space? I just did it a while ago. Miss Bailey, I'm going to put it I'm going to put it in group, whether you're on the road or not. So you can contribute in whatever way you can, but this is very important, all right? Because what I'm teaching you how to do now is to actually. Miss Bailey, you have a special circumstance. It doesn't mean that I'm not going to do the activity, all right? Most of the stuff are in the WhatsApp group or in the chat. So because this is the other group is very big, so I usually all right, one group might have 3. All right, so no, I don't want 3. So I'm seeing 3 for 1. Let me see the entire report how it looks. Oh, so one group has 3. All right, who says she don't work with anybody then? All right, Shanice Bailey. All right, Miss Bailey, you're going to have to add a room. You're going to have to work on your own then. You're going to choose one and move and work on your own. All right, because where's my mouse? Come on. So where's room 1? Where's the first room? Why this thing don't move though, Jesus? Hold on, guys. Recreate. All right, so go into the room for me, guys, and you're going to just choose any one of the topics, and you're going to find one of each source. So you're choosing any one, and you're finding sources that are pertinent. All right, I'm giving at least until 8 o'clock thereabout. And Shanette Bailey, you're going to work by yourself, seeing that you have a special case. So you choose one for yourself and do that. All right, so Shanette, Janiel Sutherland, and Avril Morgan, they have not gone into any breakout room. Please go into the breakout room, guys.
Sir, I am not hearing, keep chipping out. I'm not hearing what you're saying.
I think
I don't know if you're hearing.
Can you go into the breakout room? Are you seeing where are you the one saying that you're on your way home?
Yes, sir.
And I'm saying that you're going to work on your own because the other persons have gone into the breakout room already, seeing that you're going to be in and out. So I'm saying choose a topic.
So I don't get right.
So you're going to choose a topic because you're working on your own. So you're going to find the 5 sources. You understand?
5 sources upon a topic.
Right.
So
So
whether
one
the
book, one
article,
article. Right, exactly.
Okay.
All right. Janelle, do you know who is the host? Can you tell the others to log back in, please? Because I'm not host, because I was bumped off.
Oh. The others are rejoining.
All right, I'm still trying to see who is host though, because I'm not host. It means that some other persons are in the breakout room. And all right, so let's see if we can do some amount of work while they are in and out, because I'm not seeing who is host. Alea, is the persons with whom you work are the person with whom you work. Can you just share screen? Let us see what you have.
Okay, sir.
I hope that your paper has their narrow topic and that as well. Are you going to share Alea, or is it the other person? Okay, it's coming up. All right.
I'm sharing, sir.
All right. Was there any other narrow topics? Impact of cybercrime on countries involved? Was that a narrow topic I gave you? I don't think that's the.
Yes, sir.
Oh. That's a loose. All right. Let's work with it. That's very good. All right. Is it an is if the first source is an edited book, there's something missing. It's not documented as an edited book because we don't even see EDS. Is it a first edition?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right. So, but we still need to see the EDS. Where we're supposed to see this EDS. Scroll down for me. Can you scroll down for me? All right, relatively okay. Scroll up. All right, so just the edited book that it needs some corrections. In the newspaper article, Spectre and
Okay,
Meltdown.
sir.
Spectre and Meltdown should not be capital. Scroll down for me. Scroll down for me. You're going to correct it on your own time. Scroll down for me. The DOI should not be capital. It must be common, and you cannot have to retrieve from for DOI.
Okay, sir.
Sir, question. Sorry, for instance, the DOI is like that on the page. Is that we just have to change it?
You lowercase it.
Okay, sir.
All right, thanks, guys. Not bad. A few corrections here and there, but not bad. All right, Avril Morgan. Go ahead for me, Avril Morgan. Let's see what you have.
Chantal will be presenting this.
Okay. All right. Already I'm seeing spacing issues in this one. Something is wrong with the first source. Something is wrong. There are spacing issues with the second source, issues with spacing. The third source. Issues with punctuation in the third one. Fourth one, the journal. Can I see the full journal, please? Spacing issues in the journal with this one as well. So there are several things to be corrected in this one. Several corrections needed. All right, several corrections. I don't think the newspaper is documented correctly.
All right, question, sir. With the newspaper, if we don't have an author there, what we're supposed to put ND?
It told, but didn't you watch the video and it tell you what to put there when there's no author? It told you, you know, it could be that the newspaper wrote the article.
Okay, that is what I was getting mixed up with. If I should just put the ND or just put the newspaper name there.
Yeah, but just go back and watch the video. That's what you should do if you're not sure.
Okay, then.
You go back and watch the video. All right, thanks, guys. Let's see. So a lot of corrections for this one.
Okay.
Carla Buckle, let's see what you have.
Just a minute, I'm not quite finished.
What do you mean by you're not? I don't understand that. Show us what you have so far.
Okay, sir. Just a second, please.
you share your screen?
Yes, sir.
Where's the topic that I gave you? How do I know what yours? Where's the topic that I gave you, and why are they put on separate pages? Where's the topic? The topic that I gave you, it needs to be on the page. How do I know if what you're using is relevant if the topic is not there?
I said I wasn't quite finished, sir. I was just trying.
But you at least should have finished one. At least one or two of the sources. I gave you almost 40 minutes to do it. So at least one or two of the sources you should have finished. How do I know which topic are you looking at? I don't know what topic you're looking at.
The first one here is about cybercrime.
I am saying, what is the topic I gave you?
We did not get a specific topic, sir.
Wait a minute. Hello, were you not in the class when I told you to choose a topic? And then the topic, you're finding sources based on the topic? That's what I said, you know. I never tell you to just randomly choose sources. I said to you, choose one. I posted it in the WhatsApp group and I posted it in the chat. And I said, choose one and you're going to find sources, 5 different sources, one of each based on the topic. You didn't get that?
No, sir.
Right. Okay. All right. Stop sharing for me, please. Chantel, go ahead. Let me see what you have.
Sir, Kurt and I was in group. Kurt is currently on the road. So I am out of a laptop. So I actually did mine in my book to do it on the laptop tomorrow when I get it so I can present it to you Monday.
Who determines when you present it? You or I?
You, sir, but I don't have a laptop and it can't be done on my phone. And Kurt is on the road.
It's okay. All right. Rakisha McDonald, go ahead for me.
Sir, one moment, sir. Share screen. Share screen. Okay, sir.
Benefits are associated with inspiration, I suppose. Remember that you're supposed to hyphenate, you're supposed to hyperlink for the 7th edition.
Okay, sir.
I even think for this one, you know, I'm not seeing them use the, no man, you can just click on the same thing and it will tell it to hyperlink, right? You should see, what have you done it in? You do it in,
Google Docs, sir.
Oh, no, not Google Docs. Well, click on that and see what happens. On link, right. All right, the second source. Were you not finished with the second source?
No, sir, I was finished with it, sir.
So why do I see number 2? You didn't do it correctly. You're supposed to choose only one topic. You have chosen 5 different topics. You have benefits associated with it. You're supposed to choose only one topic.
Sir, we were to choose one out of the
main topic all of them that I gave you. Only one. Exactly.
Oh, we misunderstood, sir. We
That's
were doing one of each.
No, man,
you're supposed to
do, you're supposed to do one of each type of source for only one topic.
Oh,
the second one, you're supposed, I think, how this one go again? After, if there's over 7 sources, I'll tell you this one, but you're not supposed to write out so many names for the second one.
Sir, even if they all wrote it, it's a journal.
No, I'll show you that. No, you're not supposed to write out because the names are too long. Scroll down for me. What type of source is number 3?
We were trying to do book without chapter, but we never got it finished.
Right, because I'm seeing a lot of capital letters.
Yes, sir. We never finished, sir.
Okay, all right.
That's why I only showed you these 2.
Okay, all right. Thanks.
Okay, sir.
Roberto, go ahead for me.
Okay, sir. Give me a second here, please. Are you seeing my screen, sir?
It's coming up. Why do you have the boxes on your thing? Can you remove the boxes for me, please?
Yes, sir.
Which country are you looking at? You say X country. What's the name of the country? When it says X country, you're supposed to actually give it the country a name.
Okay, sir.
So either you say, or you can choose a continent. Remove academic journal article as well, because I can read the source and know if you're quoting a journal. That's for everybody, all right? So the effects of cybercrime on, yeah, take out all of those boxes. Take out edited book as well, because I know if it is an edited book or not. All right, so we see there, just remove the boxes and bring the sources a little bit closer so that I can read them in their entirety. All right, remove that news article thing. Yeah. Remember, they're supposed to be hanging.
Hang the last one.
It's the last one. You're supposed to hang, you know, why you're troubling all of them. And you copy and paste the last one, you know, if you do that in a real essay, I'm going to mark you down. I can see the thing to the left that it was copy and pasted. You're supposed to copy the link as well, you know. It needs to be hyperlinked. It needs to be hanging as well. It is a part of the source. Why this Gleaner has an underline under the letter E? Where's the full stop? There's something wrong in this one.
When I type the E, you just come up with the underline. I'm gonna just try to get
Because you
that
copy and paste the thing, that's why. You were supposed to type it
No,
out.
sir. Honestly, I typed that out and my classmate can attest to that. I don't
No,
need to...
put back the cursor there and I can tell you that it's not true. Here's the thing to your where Wilson is. I can see that thing where, let me just tell you that I am far more experienced than you think I am. This is something when I did a master's degree and 2 postgraduate diploma. So trust me. And I was doing a PhD. You're not fooling me. To the Wilson, I can see this thing that looks like exactly. That tells me that it was copy and pasted, sir.
The page to remember where we got
the web page,
yeah,
the hyperlink here.
I'm not convinced of that. Where are the full stops? There's a full stop that is supposed to come after the bracket with June 30.
Full stop.
All right, so scroll up for me. So I'm seeing a source from Jamaica, a source from Africa. The DOI must be in common letters.
The word, this DOI are everything.
Yes, the word DOI. You can't common letter and numbers. What is wrong with this young man? And the comma that you have there should be a full stop. And why am I seeing it's supposed to be 77-81, not the /81? You wait till I start marking. Why is there a dash between the 22? You wait till I start marking your real papers. These errors I'm going to mark you down for. Don't put a full stop. Do not put a full stop at the end of the DOI. Scroll down for me. Capital E for EDS. There should be a full stop after the, there should, why is there, this is what? This one look like you make it up, you know. This common, I just said capital E. That's all I said. Capital E. This source look like you make up this source. How is it page 5 to 6? For editing, they just use one page?
Yes, sir, that's the page.
Yeah.
It was on question and answer was on page 5 to 6, sir.
Yeah, I have it right here. You want me to go ahead and show you, sir?
No, no, it's okay. The question should begin with a capital Q because it comes after a punctuation mark. You wait until I start marking these papers. It's all this little trick that you're trying to do.
Up, number, Roberto, up way up at top.
Yeah.
Question, the second one. The second one.
No, no, the one that says N 2019, the question should
cybercrime after that.
This is what Aguilera, that source that comes after the, in that same, in the first line, question should begin with a capital letter because it comes after the colon. The second source, sir.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Yeah.
Scroll down for me. Do you have this edited book in hand?
No, sir.
So why am I not seeing the URL? You didn't get, you don't have a physical copy. If you don't put a URL or anything like that, it means that you have the physical book.
No. Go back on it, Robert.
No, no, you're not doing it in my time. All right, thank you very much. Fix it up for me.
All right, stop sharing.
Stop sharing. Good work. But for homework, you're going to choose a country or a region.
All right, sir.
I think everybody here has shared. Nikita, have you shared? I don't remember.
I just went with Roberta a while ago.
Okay. Rakisha, shared?
Yes, sir. I was before Nikita, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
All right. I know Chantal shared because I saw her, and I know Carla shared. I think everyone here has shared. All right. What is happening, people, is that now we're moving slowly towards writing the actual essay. So I'm teaching it actually, this is not normally how we teach it, but I'm trying every year I try to do it differently. What you're learning to do is how to find sources that are relevant to your essay topic, what is called your narrow topic. The topic that I've given you, you can change it. I'm going to give you some additional topics, you know, to work with. The person, if you want to, for this class size, you can only work with, you can either write the paper on your own or you work with somebody. So the person with whom you appear, you think you have a very good chemistry, you can continue along that stream. For some persons now, you might want to do some additional homework and look at sources that are a little bit more, look at sources that focus on, let me just show you one thing. Quickly before I dismiss the class. So let us say that you're looking at cybercrimes and you choose the narrow topic, reasons for an increasing number. You'd want to look at 3 reasons. So reason 1, reason 2, reason 3, and try to find a source for each reason, a different source for each reason. If you're looking at effects, they do the same thing. 3 effects, problems, 2 to 3 problems, 2 to 3 reasons, 2 to 3 effects. So any word that is plural, you're finding 2 to 3 of those. Tell me if you understand.
No, sir, I don't understand.
Repeat, please.
All right, can you, let me just call on persons. Nikita, what is your narrow topic? What topic did you choose?
The economic effects on cybercrime on a country.
Which word is plural in that, in your narrow topic?
Effects.
So you're going to look at 2 to 3 effects.
Okay.
So the economic effects, so you're going to look at 2 to 3 economic effects. So for homework, all you're going to do is to come to class with 1, 2 or 2 to 3 effects, 2 to 3 reasons, and so forth. Tell me who still doesn't understand.
Sir, question. All right, for my topic with earlier, we did the impact of cyber warfare on countries involved. How is
So
that?
the impacts, So
And the
pluralize
same
the word impact.
and the same goes for the roles.
Same thing for roles.
Okay.
So you're looking at, you're going to come and tell us 2 to 3 roles.
Okay.
Sir, so is it that we're going to have impacts of cyber, and when it breaks down, we do that? Sir?
You're going to find one impact. You're going to find one impact of cyber war crime on countries involved. Another impact of cyber warfare on countries involved. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Same thing with
Sir, so like how I did milestone in science, what am I supposed to do? Because I'm not really clear on this.
Milestones. You're gonna find various milestones.
Oh.
Milestone.
Sir, but for the narrow topic, because you can choose a narrow topic, so if choosing benefits associated with exploration of space, you can do 2 to 3 benefits.
Right, so you're going to look at you can actually change a narrow topic if you want to know. If you have chosen one that you think is a little bit difficult, you can choose a different one. But make sure that you come again with the 5 different sources plus the 2 to 3 areas.
Okay, sir.
So you can change if you want, if you think it's a little bit difficult.
Sir, just to clarify, I chip out just now on my end. So I was, you were saying that whilst we are on the narrow topic, for me, we should, or for me and Nikita, the economic effects of cybercrime on X country, we should have a particular country
or region,
a particular country or region,
right?
And we look for 3 different effects using the 3 different methods, 3 different whether newspaper, edited book,
no.
journal.
Hello, sir.
You have it wrong.
You're already.
Hold on, this is why I'm asking.
Right. So remind me of your narrow topic.
The economic effects of cybercrime
on X country or a particular region.
So let's just say you said the economic effects of cybercrimes on North America, or the economic effects of cybercrimes on the Caribbean, or the economic effects of cybercrime on Jamaica. You're going to look at the economic effect 1, economic effect 2, economic effect 3. Understand?
Okay, sir.
That's all you're coming with, the different economic effects. You're not going to change your sources yet. Is it clear now?
Okay, sir.
Sir, my last question. When we find the 2 breakout from the impact of cyber warfare, we're supposed to do the 5 sources on each of them?
No, leave that part alone. I just said to you, you're not going to change your sources yet.
Okay, sir.
When we come back in the class now, then you're going to start seeing that you're going to tweak your sources, because some might be relevant and some might not be relevant. So the only thing you're coming with now are the 2 to 3 impact or problems associated with, or reasons or effects or roles or ways in which, or benefits. Those are the things you're coming with, nothing else. Clear?
Yes, sir.
All right, have a good night,
Yes,
everybody.
All right, you too.
All right, and you know, of course, you can talk to me in the WhatsApp group. So if you're still not so clear, we can talk in the WhatsApp group.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
All right, have a good night, everybody. Yes?
Okay, sir. Before you go, I did send you an email on something. Did you receive it?
I get so many emails. Remind me of the name.
Janelle Johnson.
Is it JH?
JANELLE.
This is what you're supposed to share in the class. So when you come back next week, let's share it in the class, and then your classmates will comment on it, okay?
Okay, sir.
All right. Or please log out, everybody.
Night, sir.
Night, night.
Night, sir.
Night, sir.
Night.
How can I close this now?
Please log out for me. Miss Plummer, can you log out for me, please?
Something come up on the screen and I try to get it out. It blocked the what? The Zoom.
Very true.
Yeah, I realize that this recordings, I'm wondering if this is a good idea. What you think?
Work where I do.
Yeah, that is fine, but I don't want them to
Try the break.
mistakenly
The
open.
breakout a record. Try a
Well,
break.
probably all right. Breakouts. Let me see. Full screen. Oh, how do I do that breakout thing?
But they see. Never know.
All right, well, since it's just the both of us here, we could just work with this and exercise. If you're seeing this recording, please delete it. We're just using the Zoom platform, given that I don't have the app right away. All right, so let me just share screen. First, let me open the work. All right, it's opening, all right?
You think about which one we're going to use? Africa, Jamaica, what we're using?
I was just thinking, all right, the hardest article that we would have found, we could just use that and continue using it. What do you think? So it must say choose one region and work with it. So, all right, so you see the work now? Huh?
Yeah.
All right, so I don't know how that thing had come up a while ago where it must say a copy with copy and paste. Because really and truly
I'll tell
it's a
you,
hyperlink
you never
copy.
copy it. No, you copy it, but you copy it and put it on the bottom of the page. Just to look, we type you up at top. So that's why.
Oh.
Them a rub well really, but you never do it that way. You copy it, put it on the bottom page in order to type it up.
Yeah. That not affect me still once me I learn me good, you know. Yeah,
That's all I'm saying.
as long as you not disrespect it, I'm gonna stand for certain things. So me just work with them, I say. Nonetheless, so me did just put them jattings down at the bottom. I say particular region,
Our
country,
we do it too.
and different economic effects. So economic effects like 1, 2, and 3. Whereas you know what kind of effect you have on the economy. So we have to keep we source them, right? So
yeah.
If it correct it, so change and put a particular country.
All right, so we can't use the same source then, because unless we have a Jamaica gleaner here, so I better work with the Jamaica, because since the gleaner one, right? Make we work with the gleaner and take out the Africa. Oh, which one is book? Wait there. The book was the hardest one to find.
So this one is the book. This one here is the book.
Yeah, but we have to go back to find where the book come from, because
I think we have it there somewhere.
anywhere the book come from, and so we have to find the rest of the source. And the book is the hardest one to find.
All right. I think that was Google Scholar, if I'm not right. Still on the screen?
Yeah, man.
All right. All right, so I'm looking search now. So it's back. It's a Jamaica, the region we work with.
No, we can't work with Jamaica region. We could find a book where it was first, and then because the book was hard to find.
All right, let me
find the source of the book.
let me check back my history. Let me check back my history and just go back on the book if you know.
You delete it, because you delete it and write newspaper.
Yeah,
You have
I
to
think
type
so.
it in back here. So you have to take
Yeah.
out and write book, edited book.
All right, so
That's
back
a
to Google
newspaper.
Scholar.
So you don't know about income asset for this?
The effect of the economic effect of cybercrime on our country, Jamaica, that. So we work with Africa, you say?
No, we never access the book. We want to find out which part the book come from.
Oh,
There was a book then somewhere in England or something.
hold on, man. I think you can press back and find it. You know. I hate this. Yeah, man,
Yeah.
see it here? Wonderful, good stuff.
What is then?
Let me look
Oh,
now.
so London then I went now. Which part the book come from?
Hold on, let me just see where it
Europe. England then Europe.
Europe. No, it's not.
All right. So
Not
since
sure
we
about
know
that.
London they are England, we're gonna say in England.
Yeah.
So England we work with because we can't find any other source of anything quick.
All right. So this is London. Third
All right.
edition. Well, the third edition, what they are working with is California still, you know.
California?
2019. You see here, so? Third
Yeah.
edition published 2019, and I think this aligned with. Is that?
What's
All right.
the third edition? Let me see it.
Go again.
What's the third edition?
When I hear, you know, this book is the third edition, you know.
Which one are the publisher, you know? Or you know which one?
Well, that's not really specific to me still, because honestly, as I can see, just lying out over here, so.
So
And
I mean,
it don't really
assume so this
correspond.
is the first one, second, and third going down.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. So
Our first one at bottom, 2, 3 up at top, California. The first one that.
yeah, so.
Right here, so. Yeah. The third one, not full.
All right. You know, I'm gonna so specifically say that, you know, but the first edition published 2006, second edition 2013, third edition published 2019. I'm gonna really say nothing over here, so we say what correspond to, apart from any trade dealing for the purpose of the search.
No, look. Los Angeles, London, New Delhi. All right, we are work with one of them because it can work for either Europe, Washington, D.C.
US, that are USA.
It can't work for any one of them.
I'm
So
not
the
work
book
with
can
USA
work.
because USA get a lot of cybercrime attack, and probably them would be more
So we
prevalent.
work with it. Yeah, we are work with that.
Yeah.
So if at least we have the book, so we are gonna find what the instead of we do the Gleaner, we are going to cite something in the New York Times. Right?
All right, fine. So we just have to put New York Times
For the newspaper.
magazine.
Well, me not think I just I think we're supposed to do a paper on it, like the effect, find 3 effect and put it down, right? So it's copy and paste that and put it in, and then link it.
For the economic effect?
Yeah.
We are going to put the country now. So instead I say a country on USA.
In the USA.
Oh, yeah.
Or on USA. Effects of, yeah. On America or whatever. Just USA, them know. Google now.
All right, so a book we are getting a Google Scholar. So well, this is just Google still. So we put /
New York Times.
All right. Your book may I get this off.
You set up your Excel so email already?
Long time.
Oh God, me have stress me for go up high school with that.
You know, if you go up high school, man, they give some email address so you can use and contact them and them respond. Believe me, them work. All right, so what else? So this are 2000 sales, so that a 21-year-old that can go work. All right, so I try to find a younger one, because that's too old. And the cyber security thing is not bad enough because it's a topic where affect people right now.
Yeah. This is not it. This is not a magazine.
No, this one not right. The New York Times. Yeah, man, I hate that, man. Cyber security. Yeah, we go back on it.
But you define one, we must say
The New York Times.
yeah, but look how old.
Yeah, that me go check it out.
You have to go up a little bit more. Not see nothing.
A 2021 thing there, man.
I'm not see nothing with it with cyber.
All right, cool, man. So this seems to be in the actual magazine. So you see it on the side.
We find one article, we not see nothing yet.
All right, I could just come out my cut by this guy.
The effect of
All right, see something here. Take a look on this. And this is September 22nd, 2021.
which newspaper?
All right, Fortune.
Right there.
Hold on, we'll go back up right there. See there? Fortune.
No, Fortune, yeah.
The US is taking decisive actions against cybercrime. So,
yeah.
All right.
So, Fortune is a newspaper in America. Is a news.
I'll try to figure out right now.
We don't want it's a journal and we don't know, so we need to figure out what's that.
Exactly. All right. I mean, so it's exactly newspaper, so I'll come back out. It's more something more definitive.
I say a newspaper, probably you know.
Huh?
Yeah. Just like how you find it in a Glean and just type in New York Times, something supposed to come up with it. The cybercrime. Right. The New York Times, and it's a crime on the internet by John Markoff.
You find that?
Yeah, but I not see the date, so I have to go look. I not see which date the article published. May 2000.
That old.
Mm-hmm. I soon find something, no worry.
Yeah, man, I go and look.
100 business from Sweden to US affected. Cybersecurity, New York Times. So one. I like that one now. They're fuckery.
By language, can feel like the recording never still show up on the school platform.
Eh? You feel say that show?
It feels like I say a record, but
We don't have no other way for work together, so we have to
but
do
watch
it
I
away.
know probably we have to just do a Zoom login off our own like
All right,
creator.
come out tight then. Come out tight.
Hold on, before we come out, let me try and see if we can set up for one Zoom thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop sharing and then create and see if we can send a link. Hold on, yeah?
Yeah. Fire. Do we have a dealer number? Great. Cash it back. Keys to the kingdom. By the way, I would have taken 40.
YouTube did right. That you sucker for hair. That's crazy. So it works. But
Take off your phone. Harris, help me out or something. Help me out. I don't know Zoom on this. Oh, I just do it just so. Sign into it, Cecil. Bring your laptop with you, we have. Mama stuck with. I think I'm sure I just leave on the phone.